Hello, welcome to another episode of Quarantime with Craig. I am Craig, I'm going to make a super quick video today about kind of a concept that I've been thinking about over the last couple of weeks. The concept I've called the creation loop, and it's a thing that I've been seeing a lot of lately. I've been seeing a lot of questions like this. How do I get started? Where do I start? How do I begin? And my kind of favourite one, I don't know what to create content about. People say this all the time when they're trying to make stuff. They don't know what to make content about. They don't know where to start. I don't know what to do. I don't know blah, 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 blah. I want to make YouTube videos. How do I get started? These kind of questions. People are asking these things constantly. They don't know where to begin. They don't know what to do. They are, as I discussed in one of my other videos, they're kind of stuck in analysis paralysis. They're thinking too much about how to start something rather than just starting. The question, I think, when you're looking at this, looks something like this. People tend to say, I want to make blank. How do I get started? But if we just kind of rephrase this question a little bit and throw in another blank, all you have to do to start making something is start making something. If you want to start making YouTube videos, all you have to do is start making YouTube videos. There's no gatekeeper to it. There's no perfect way to do it or a best way to do it. There is tactics and skills that you'll develop over time that you should definitely look into. But when you're looking to get started, the very beginning, how do I get started? The only thing that matters is making. To make something, you have to make something. And you should make something about something you already know. It's the easiest way to get started by making anything. Use the experiences, the unique experiences that you've got in your life to start making content. It's the easiest way to get started. I love Jack Butcher, I love following on Twitter, and I'm a big part of the Visualize Value community as well. And he tweeted this the other day that kind of sums up this whole idea of a creation loop. All direction comes from doing. In my case, consistent imperfect action led me to stumble upon an idea that hasn't failed yet. The only plan is to keep going until it does. This is the idea that we make content over and over and over. I discussed this in one of my other videos. We're creating a creation loop, a content loop, by keeping making. The only direction that really matters is the doing direction. Everywhere we point, the direction should be doing, not doing, not planning, not doing any of that stuff, just doing, just making. So this idea, the whole concept, is the creation loop. Over the last couple of weeks, you'll have seen my YouTube videos because you're watching this one right now. You'll have seen me making YouTube videos about very kind of sporadic topics, things that I know about, but in kind of all different kinds of places. I know about Notion because I love it. I know about design because it's my job. I know about social media because it's my job as well as the thing that I do in my spare time too. And I know about kind of content fundamentals and the kind of tactics that people are using, people like Gary Vee and the other people like that, and to an extent people like Visualize Value, because I've studied marketing and ran an agency for a very long time, and I can see the patterns of creation that works over and over. So when I started my creation loop a couple of weeks ago, I just made content about all kinds of random topics, the things I really know about. Then I started to refine it down. After I noticed that the Notion video got quite a lot of views, and it is by far and away, the Notion videos, they're by far and away the most popular things that I've put on my YouTube channel so far. After I noticed that, I made a Notion video again. I made Notion for Productivity Part 2. And then I made a bunch of other videos in there too, and I noticed that content fundamentals, this video that you're watching now, these kind of videos where I've got a bit of a presentation, I talk about a concept, these videos were getting pretty popular too. So I decided to make more of these. So I made another Notion video, I made more content fundamental videos, and then I made another final video, and I'm not returning to Notion for a while now. I made another final video about Notion and how you can use it to get started, and the ultimate guide to Notion. The thing that interested me the most was the idea of the creation of content circling back around to create more content. I would have never have discovered what I was going to talk about and what my unique angle was for making content without making content. I needed to just sit down, make a YouTube video, and sit down and write a blog post. I'll sit down and write tweets. I didn't know exactly how I was going to make things, but by making things, by creating a creation loop, by just doing, I realized exactly the things that worked, the things that I knew the most about, and the things I could provide more value for over anything else. So the concept's pretty simple. It's just create content about what you know, put it out in a format that you already know, that you have experience of, or if you're wanting to try something new like YouTube, just make some videos, assess the feedback, see the views that you get, see how many people seem to like them, see what message resonates with people. Create more of that thing, and then create a creation loop by keep making things over and over and over. It's a simple concept. I hope it helps. And yeah, just get out there and just make stuff. Stop overthinking it. I'm Craig Burgess. You can find more out about me on Twitter. It's where I spend most of my time. So go over to Twitter, and that's just at Craig Burgess. And I've got a website full of all sorts of stuff, and a cat that really wants to interrupt this video, over at getdoingthings.com, and I will see you tomorrow right here for another video just like this one.